My name is Mary Corbett and I'm the Director of Midwifery here in Mullingar Maternity Unit. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and throughout the video you will meet various members of the team. My role is to support the staff and the patients here in the maternity unit, and throughout the video you will meet various members of the multidisciplinary team who will explain their function and their role within the maternity unit.
See you, for example, in a booking clinic or an antenatal clinic. We would take your history, do your blood pressure, measure your urine, potentially check on baby, and make a plan for the pregnancy.
We see patients during booking clinic from 10 to 13 weeks. Then we see them usually every 4 weeks or 2 weeks, from 28 weeks until delivery.
I will bring you along to have your urine testing done and your blood pressure, and go through a few little minor details and introduce you to the area, and then you'll see the midwife, staff nurse and the doctor following on from that.
We make a plan. We do their blood pressure, their urine. If they have any problems, we would refer on to a specialist. Other than that, they will see the obstetrician, and they will be told when to come back, whether it's when their next visit will be to their GP and when their next visit will be to the hospital as well.
I will meet you and we will go through your history, and we document that in your chart. That's your first visit to the hospital, and we will inform you all about what you can expect throughout your pregnancy.
When women come in to book in for the very first visit, they usually will express interest in antenatal classes and a referral is sent to me. Then I'll contact them later on in the pregnancy, closer to the 3rd trimester, and they start their antenatal education then.
We see all women before they go into labour. I meet all the women every day, answer any of their questions and put them at ease while they're labouring or prior to discharge home.
So we'd always encourage women that please call us anytime, day or night. Call the hospital and ask to be put through to the antenatal ward or the labour ward, and we're very happy to advise you over the phone and just advise you whether you need to come in or whether you can stay home for a bit longer.
If women have any concerns, please don't hesitate to phone the unit. The number is available to you on your white card. Ring us, ask us for advice over the phone anytime, day or night.
I would see the women almost every day. I do a ward round with the doctors, and we will review the women in the postnatal period if they have any concerns, if they have any questions. And I would link in with them on a daily basis.
We'll help you feed baby, we'll get you some tea and toast and get you nicely settled in on the postnatal ward.
If I meet you on the postnatal ward, I will be there to help you with any of your personal hygiene needs that you may have. I'll also help you feed your baby, I'll teach you how to bath your baby, and I will support you with any other thing that you may need me for.
So obviously whatever you require, whether it's something that we have on the menu, we'll always accommodate everybody's dietary requirements.
My job is to help with infant feeding. Sometimes breastfeeding, while we all know that there's lots of health benefits both for mother and baby. For mother, there's I suppose one of the ones that lots of people know is that it helps you get back in shape, but it also helps with a lot of maternal cancers and lowers your incidence of diabetes. The same for babies, it really helps build up their immunity.
And we would see the ladies after they've had their babies, and we would explain to the ladies how to strengthen up their tummy muscles and to strengthen their pelvic floor muscles. We also would provide the ladies with a leaflet, and on that leaflet there's a telephone number of all the physiotherapy departments in the region.
Carolyn. I run the Perinatal Mental Health Services. Pregnancy is a time of great change, physically, emotionally and psychologically. It's important to be mindful of your emotional health and well-being during this time. It is normal to feel a wide range of emotions including excitement, joy, worry, stress and responsibility. You are also pregnant during a very unusual time, a global pandemic, which contributes to new and unexpected challenges. You may need additional support in relation to your mental health if your symptoms persist for more than 2 weeks. Your symptoms interfere with your ability to work or carry out your usual day-to-day activities. Your symptoms cause considerable upset and distress, or you have suffered from mental health difficulties in the past. Mental health difficulties in pregnancy and after the birth of your baby are relatively common. Up to 1 in 5 women will experience a mental health problem in pregnancy or in the first year after birth. If you have suffered from a mental health problem in the past, you are more vulnerable to relapse at this time. This is nothing to feel ashamed of. With the right help and support, you will be back on track and begin to grow in confidence as a mum and enjoy being with your baby. Referrals to the Perinatal Mental Health Service can be made by your GP, midwife, obstetrician or public health nurse.
Gestational diabetes is one of the most common health problems that can happen during pregnancy. It affects as many as 12% of pregnancies in Ireland and can lead to serious problems for both mum and baby. Certain women are at higher risk of developing gestational diabetes. For example, if you are overweight, if you have a family member with diabetes, if you had gestational diabetes in a previous pregnancy, or depending on your ethnic background. If you are at risk, you will receive a blood test for gestational diabetes between 24 and 28 weeks of pregnancy. If you are diagnosed, there are day-to-day changes you can make to stay healthy. How much exercise you get and what kind of food you eat can have important effects on your health and your baby's health. But what happens when you have gestational diabetes, and how can diet and exercise help? Food and drinks are broken down in your digestive system. The sugar they contain is absorbed into your bloodstream. But sugar needs insulin to work. Insulin is made by the pancreas and helps sugar get into your cells. Insulin acts like a key that lets the sugar move from the bloodstream into the cells of your body where it is used for energy. Pregnancy hormones change the way insulin works in your body. In the later stages of pregnancy, these changes make it difficult for insulin to unlock the cells and allow the sugar to enter. This is what is known as insulin resistance. Some insulin resistance is normal in pregnancy, but this means that your pancreas needs to work extra hard to keep blood sugar levels in a healthy range. When you have gestational diabetes, your pancreas is not able to keep up. As a result, too much sugar is left in the blood. However, a carefully planned diet with high-fibre carbohydrates and no added sugar can make it easier for your body to manage the sugar in your blood. Exercise will also help keep blood sugar low, as it improves insulin's ability to unlock the cells and uses up sugar for energy. If blood sugar is controlled, your chances of a healthy pregnancy are the same as a non-diabetic mum. This makes diet and exercise powerful tools for a healthy pregnancy. However, if blood sugar is not well controlled, this can lead to problems in both mum and baby. In a study of 23,000 pregnant women around the world, researchers found a link between high blood sugar in mum and babies that had grown too big. Researchers also found a link between high blood sugar and preeclampsia, premature delivery, need for caesarean section, birth injury, and abnormal sugar control in baby. Diabetes during pregnancy can also put you and your baby at risk for problems later in life, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But there are actions you can take. Changes in diet and exercise, combined with close monitoring, can successfully manage blood sugar in 7 out of 10 pregnancies. So no better time to start than now. To learn more about Irish research on maternal and newborn health, you can visit the HRB Mother and Baby Clinical Trial Network's website.